RC44 class came to UK waters for the first time in the Tour's 10-year history. From the 13th to the 17th of July, the RC44 Portsmouth Cup, hosted at the home of the British America's Cup challenger Land Rover BAR, featured a pedigree lineup across the 11 teams.
I think the RC44 is still one of the more competitive monohull fleets out there, and obviously being able to host the RC44 at the home of the British America's Cup team is a big privilege, and the support that they provided us is huge too. It's hard to believe it's been 10 years already, but Cameron has a huge ability and has done a great job managing the team and getting us through these last 10 years, and hopefully we've got a few more to go. So.
The iconic Solent welcomed the fleet with blustery conditions on day one. Bronny Nosek's sailing team ruled the gruelling match race duels, counting 5 wins from 5 matches.
We just sailing for fun. It's training for us, but of course it's a possibility to adjust everything, and we were happy today.
Day 2 and the format changed to fleet racing. A superb performance from Vladimir Prusekin's team Nika of Russia, who edged to the front of the leaderboard from a 1-3-3 scoreline. There was slightly more wind and more stable conditions on day 3. A 10th place in the first race put a slight blemish on the card of Team Nika, but they retaliated with a 2-2 to maintain their lead. At this point, there's been 6 different winners across the 6 races, evidence of how close the fleet racing is.
Wow, well, experience makes a difference in a lot of areas. You know, obviously, choosing where to go on the race course and how to get there. But in a boat like this, where we have, you know, some amateur sailors and some professional sailors, understanding how to make the team function well together is a big part of valuable experience. And, you know, been on a lot of teams over the years, and you know, it's nice to get a group of guys together that are able to work very well together and support each other at just the right moments on the race course.
Team Aqua were on the upward curve. Chris Bake, boasting 5 Fleet Racing Championship titles to date, finally won a race off the back of a 2-8 scorecard. The penultimate day saw a mixed bag for all. In race 7, Artemis Racing, driven by Torbjorn Tonquist, pulled off a superior start. They extended their lead, going on to become the first team to score a second race win.
It was great racing, absolutely fantastic. It was a bit light in the beginning, but as the day went on, sailing conditions improved, and no, it was great.
Race 7 put the smiles on the faces of Blackwater team. Competing against a hugely experienced fleet, they secured a third-place finish despite the RC44 Portsmouth Cup being only their second event on the tour.
We saw once as a guest the match races, and from then we decided to enter the competition. We were sailing in Moscow. Not having the sea, it was quite difficult to train, but we have a small lake, and we used mainly the lake to train before. It was a split love between three friends. So we couldn't decide who gonna helm the boat. So yeah, the three of us decided to form this team. Of course, it was very challenging in the beginning, but after each race, we gain in some experience, and this experience we use in the next races.
Consistency isn't easy when racing against some of the world's best sailors, so no surprise to see race 8 featuring another team cutting their teeth with a win. Monaco's Charisma. And finally, the third win of the day went to Team Nika, consolidating her overall lead.
Yeah, just the fleet is so close, and everybody is very high level, so you do one mistake and you pay for it hard. So it's very hard to stay consistent, and there's not a magic recipe for it.
A weak and fickle breeze tested the team's patience on the final day. Team Katusha won the only race. Superior race strategy also saw them step up to claim their first ever podium finish. They finished in third.
And I should say, since I started 2.5 years ago, it's first time on the podium. It's a third place, but it's a great success for me and for the team. The setup of the team, the makeup of the team is fantastic. It works pretty well, no mistakes, and I'm very happy.
Team Nika, under tactical command of the hugely experienced Ed Baird, finished second and claimed the event win. Their points win was one of the biggest in the class's recent history, a 14-point advantage. Second went to the host nation's Team Aqua.
Yeah, it was a really tough week actually. I think we had a lot of challenging conditions out there, wind and current, some weather, but all in all, I think we got a few good races in, and I think listen, Nika sailed a really good series, so they deserve to win, I think.
The leaderboard is finely balanced as the team advance to settle their racetrack differences at the RC44 Qashqai Cup in mid-September.